Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. I appreciate all y'all for being here. We're about to watch the speech. It is about to get started. It is about to actually happen right now as we speak, or actually is happening right now as we speak. But I wanted to say hi and hop in here and give you guys the information. So we're about to take a look. Okay, hit the like button down below. Don't forget to hit the reaction button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. It's time to get into this. Okay, guys, I got in here in the nick of time. So let's take a look at all of this. Enjoy, guys. We're going to go right into it. Okay, we ain't got a whole lot of time. So let's get straight into it. Okay.
Good evening.
Now, first off, here we go. Perfect timing, guys. Wow. Hit that like button. I know not a lot of people are going to be watching on here, and that's fine. This was very impromptu, very last minute, but I told you guys if I had the time, if I was going to get back home in time enough, I would share this with you guys. So let's get into this. Beyonce is not showing up. I mean, I ran all the way back home and turned this all on because, you know, I was expecting to see the Bay. So where's the Bay? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. And let's be real. Everyone chill out, okay? Like some of y'all in the chat. Woo! Did you get all your aggression out? Okay. Did somebody cut you off in traffic today? Okay. Like, wow, everybody. Okay. You get it all out of your system? You get it all? All I've been reading, because I'm reading y'all's chat as she's speaking, and all of it's bam, like majority of it. Okay. We get it. Damn. It's okay. Okay. You good. Okay, Jesus loves you. I mean, if you're God-fearing, Jesus loves you. Okay, everything's gonna be okay. No. I understand. A lot of people feel some type of way about this. And I get it. Real quick, let me just grab this really quick. Okay, and they're all doing one big old bow. Okay, like they just did the most progressive Hamlet ever. You know, thank you so much. To be or not to be, that is the question. You know what? Lemon Bud, thank you so much for becoming a member. Okay, I appreciate it. And just like Lemon Bud, I highly recommend you guys going and hitting that join button down below. Become a member, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. I've thought about like taking this and like doing a breakdown of it, you know, like on another video, tomorrow, not tonight, because it's damn near late. It's not damn near late. It's late tonight. Okay. And you know, we all got 9 to 5s. We all got things to do tomorrow. We all got kids to raise. We all got craziness to handle, but I'm not done. Okay. The show ain't over. Okay. The show ain't over, but I was thinking about doing like a breakdown of that. You know, just have a little bit of fun with it, talk about certain things that she's discussing, about the certain policies she's discussing, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And throw a little bit of comedy in there, have some fun. You know what I mean? But I want you guys to know this, and this is the thing that I was very Tay Swizzle never showed up. T Swizzle never showed up. She didn't show up. Okay. And then there was a rumor that Beyonce was going to show up, and I heard nothing of the sort. I saw nothing of the sort of Beyonce just. She didn't do that either. Okay. I didn't see any, because I was expecting her to go, you know, Thank you, everybody. God bless you and God bless these United States. And the single ladies. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for her to come out. And it didn't happen. So I was a little mad about that. I was expecting that like she was just going boom. And then all of a sudden, but they got John Legend yesterday, you know what I mean? They had him. So that's cool, But I think this right now, everybody tired. Everybody tired. They're just like, okay, just say your speech. Whoa. Yes, troops. Whoa. Housing shortage. Whoa. Yes, taxes, less taxes for us. Whoa. You know what I mean? For the middle class. Whoa. Ooh, Trump bad. Boo. You know what I mean? Like, she hit all the notes, that I expected her to hit. Right? So Pink was there? Okay, I didn't see that. See, I was busy. So I didn't get to see that part. So if Pink did show up, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. It's you in your hand tonight. That's the only song I could think of right now. And what's the other song that she's in? Isn't she on like Lady Marmalade or something like that? Ain't she in that too? Is she on that? Or is it just Christina Aguilera with All right, left turn. Okay. It's Alicia. So Pink was Goose. Interesting. I don't know what Goose means. I don't know what that means. But one thing I do want to say though, I get it. You're saying she was good. Okay. And I definitely want to see that. That would be very interesting to see. Okay. Was she flying in the air? Was she doing because she's always wearing and flying through the air in her shows and stuff. She's always doing some weird Cirque du Soleil acrobatic crap. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if she was doing that. And she's like, vote for Kamala. You know what I mean? I'm wondering. But anyway, okay. She was Goose. Okay. She was good. I get it. But here's the thing. This is the reason why I've always been very reluctant, dragging my feet whenever covering anything, okay? Anything that has to do with anything political, because everyone, as soon as I talk about I'm just showing this speech, right? And of course, the chat's gonna talk, the chat's gonna chat. And instantly, it'll be either because of what I'm covering, like me talking about it, or it'll be the chat that will get people who view suddenly thinking, oh, is this a pro-Trump channel suddenly? Ew, I'm unsubbing. Or you're a pro-Harris channel? I'm unsubbing. And it's like, I'm just giving you guys the information. What the fuck? Everyone chill. This is the news. This is what's going on in the world right now. This is what everybody's watching right now. It does not mean that I'm voting for her. It doesn't mean that I'm voting for him. I'm giving everybody the information that you need. Dang. Everyone chill out. It's so weird. That's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Okay? So, sheesh. Some people just get a little they get all tied up over stupid stuff that's fleeting. Doesn't matter. But if someone tried to take aim at Kamala Harris, for example, if July 13th actually happened to her, I'd be talking the hell out of that, right? And vice versa. Because no matter what, no political leader should be dodging bullets, period. Okay? And so if I'm showing this, and then also I'm showing Trump's speech, that should tell you exactly what kind of channel you're looking at here. Someone who's looking at things in the middle and looking at both sides. And honestly, poking fun at both sides of the aisle, because it's hilarious. Trump is hilarious. Harris is hilarious. Walz is definitely just freaking hilarious. Okay. And JD Vance is just, to me, he's like Mike Pence. To me, he's like Mike Pence. He's just there. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, okay, to anybody who's sitting there going, what are you talking about? He's a national treasure. Okay, good on you. If that's how you feel, congratulations, okay? I'm just speaking how I see it, okay? So understand, I'm trying to have a little bit of fun because politics are boring. I don't know about you, but every time they're like, we're going to talk about these, huh? Yeah, great speech. Great speech. I'm thoroughly moved. Okay? A lot of times it's like that. So I try to keep it a little spicy and fun. And think for myself. Just like you guys should, right? I highly recommend you do that. Think for yourself. Don't listen to all these Facebook and random chat forums that are talking about a bunch of stuff that's not real. Do the research and come up with your own decision. Don't worry. You got time. Just saying. All right. Let's see. Kamala. Chelsea by the Sea, thank you so much. Did you see Trump talking about Kamala's laugh? Nope, I did not. Like I said, I raced home, turned this on, set everything up, turned this on, and boom goes the dynamite. She was on. Like literally, I got that lucky, right? I was setting everything up, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I went live, there it was. You know what I mean? I got very, very lucky. Okay, so if he went on Truth Social, his social site, or he went on went on some Twitter rampage, I haven't heard anything about it yet. Okay, that would be brand new news to me. Excuse me. So thank you, Chelsea. I'll keep an eye out for that for sure. Okay. So the reason why I'm saying what I said there a second ago about how like we're trying to think things outside the box and all that stuff and just think for ourselves and all that, or if I cover something about Biden, being rushed to the hospital and all that stuff, it does not mean does not show my political affiliation. It's just me reporting the news, right? And talking about things that are going on in the world. So when I come into when it comes to talking about these specific things, like say breaking that speech down, like say if I do that tomorrow, I don't want everybody thinking all of a sudden, oh, he just loves Kamala now. It's like, no, I still want to know more about what she's talking about. She said a lot in that speech that I'd love to know more, right? And I'm hoping that if she's doing these debates, I really hope she's doing these debates, because we're not going to be getting any interviews from her, not in the way that Trump is out here doing these interviews. So I'd really like to hear a little bit more from her, right? I thought the speech was good for what it's worth. She stayed on script for what it's worth. I mean, in comparison to what we heard from Trump, let's be real, we can all agree on this, all right? This does not mean like, I hate Trump, and this doesn't mean that I'm pro-Harris. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means I'm looking at the obvious thing. You look at Trump, he was at the podium and was talking for God knows how long, and he was all over the place, no script whatsoever, right? He just started talking, okay? And then you got Kamala. Stayed on script, said what she said. It was very uniform. It was straight to the point. You know what I mean? She didn't, she may have veered off the script a couple times maybe, but she just said a few things and then she went right back into it, right? And then it was a wrap. 40 minutes. A 40-minute speech. Not hour and 40-something minutes like Trump's speech was. You could look at both of them, and I know some people be like, oh, Trump's great. That's fine. If you loved that speech by Trump, then great, right? But it was more like a conversation that he was having with everybody. Just hanging out, having and some people like that stuff, right? But some other people want that concise, straight to the point. Tell me what you're going to do. Tell me how what you're going to change in the future and all that stuff. Which, by the way, is one of the things I am very interested from Kamala. Okay? Because Trump, we already know what we're getting with Trump, right? And we have her in the office right now as the vice president, right? But here's the thing. Somebody said it in a super chat that I thought was a very good point. She's been in there for 3+ years. What is she going to do if she was to become president, and maybe, Fox News or CNN, whoever holds the next debate between Trump and Kamala? I feel like this is a very good question to ask both of them. Okay? Equally. You had Trump in office. Some people say it was the best 4 years ever, right? At least he says, right? And there's a lot of people who agree as well. And then with Kamala, some people feel like this has been the hardest 4 years, right? It's tough. Gas is up, rent is up, everything's up, and it's been insane, right? So the question I would ask for both of them is this, which was a super chat earlier, that I was like, that's a good question. What would they do differently now? What would they do differently now in this new term that they didn't do in the previous term? Because regardless, some people think that Trump did a terrible job. Some people think Kamala did a terrible job, and vice versa on both people. What would they do different now? We've already seen them in their actions before. One was president, the other one was vice president. Some people feel, and I even feel, that Kamala, she was a shadow. We didn't see much of her, at least from what I saw. And then, don't get at me. I'm just saying from what I saw, okay? Of course, we all have certain feelings about Trump. I think we all have some have a certain taste in their mouth, more like an aftertaste from Trump because of what happened on J6, okay? And I know some other people are like, that was justified. I don't think so, in my personal opinion. I covered that stuff. That was a travesty. That was a stain on our country. That was absolutely terrible. Now, you might think that he didn't instigate nothing. That's on y'all, okay? I have a different perspective on that if that's the situation. And if that pisses you off, sorry, okay? Not here to piss you off on any type of way. But that did happen after he was up at the podium and all hell broke loose and it was bad, right? So some people feel like how he came in was okay, but how he left a lasting impression, right? So of course, there are concerns for both parties, for both candidates. What are they going to do different in these 4 years that they didn't really get a chance to do in their terms as vice president and as president of these United States? I think that's a damn good question to ask both of them. Because as much as she sits there and goes, just talking about Kamala in general right now, okay? She sits here and says, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and no. It's like, okay, we didn't see you, though. A lot of people feel like they didn't see you, though. Now, I get you were playing second fiddle, but at the same time, what are we going to see? What are we going to see different now that you're playing lead? Are you just going to follow in the same footsteps as Biden and finish out what he had planned on doing? Or are you going to do your own thing? And how are you going to exact those things? Same thing with Trump. I already know he's like, we're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill. We're going to drill, baby, drill. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring it back. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be huge. It's going to be amazing. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We already know about that. But outside of that, what else? What else? I think those are fair things to ask, okay? I think those are fair things to ask for both of them. Both of them. Now, like I said, she said a lot of different things in this speech that I would love to be able to break down and put in my 2 cents and all that. You know what I mean? But again, I am very curious. He literally said, drill, baby. I got it written down. I wrote ish down. Hold up. he said a phrase. Hold on. And he said it a million times before too. I have it in here. Hold on. No. Where the hell is it? It's in here. Yep. We're going to drill, baby, drill, and close our borders. That's all he said. And that's all he's been talking about, right? That's all he's been talking about. So I'd like to know, right, a little bit more about what he wants to do as well. I think that's a very fair ask. Okay? I don't think it's too out of the ordinary. I don't think it's too extreme. I don't think it's, out of whack and crazy or anything of that sort. I think that is a fair question to ask him and to ask Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, I would love to hear your thoughts on that. How do you think she did? Did she do a good job? Did she crush it? I know I said, I know that you guys, I said earlier that I saw in the chat, okay, that you've been feeling some type of way about this, right? About her speech, right? And listen, I know that he says a lot more, okay? I know that he says a lot more, and he's been talking about a lot of different things. But like I said, it's been like, you got to watch 15 different interviews to get the whole thing. I think the most concise interview I've seen by Trump, or with Trump, I'm sorry, was Dr. Phil. The interview that he had with Dr. Phil, right? Things have changed a little bit. I have not seen the Theo Von interview. Maybe there's a little bit more in that interview that brings a little bit more to the table. But, because Theo Von, I think he's I think that's pretty good. But like I said, I don't want, thank you, Kelsey. Thank you. See, come on, guys. You guys get mad and you try to, move the goalposts as much as you can just for the candidate that you care for. And it's like, wait a second. Let's look at facts. Okay? When he talks for 15,000 minutes. And a lot of times, it's a lot of the same stuff. He rambles a lot. I'm sorry. He rambles a lot. So then next you know, you got to sit down and watch 15 hours of different interviews just so you can hear everything, right? Just so you can hear everything. And it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did STL cards. Yes, I did. Okay. I covered when he was speaking, when he showed up, the first day when he showed up, and then of course his speech, very much so. Because honestly, I wanted to see his speech, especially after almost losing his life. I thought that it would be an interesting speech, and then it wasn't an interesting speech. Actually, it was interesting in the very, very beginning when he talked about almost losing his life flashing before his eyes, that kind of thing. But then he goes into a ramble, and like I said, a lot of the interviews that he has, especially those kind of podcast type style interviews, they just let him go. They just sit back and let him rip. And I'm like, I want to hear more about what he has to say, right? What his policies are, what he's standing for, so on and so forth. But that's the thing. That's one thing that I feel about Kamala as well, right? I just want to see more. But like I said, I would love to see a conversation. Like I said, just one sit down, one concise conversation. So like I said, very interesting stuff, very interesting speech. I may do a breakdown of this tomorrow, just to talk about a few things and all that. But, like I said, I want to be able to have the freedom to be able to talk about things on this channel with you guys and not a totally different vibe, completely different vibe. But here's the thing though, this is not going to be this is exciting as exciting it's going to get. Remember, now we're going to be walking into debates. And then the debates are going to be interesting because, of course, hopefully they're going to be conducted in front of live audiences. We're going to see both Trump supporters and Harris supporters in the same room at the same time, hearing what they got to say, digging at each other, right? Things to do. I got cases to cover and stories to tell you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not watching her rallies every single day, right? So this one, for all the people in their busy lives that wanted to go, I just want to see what she's all about and hear what she has to say. They all stopped tonight to watch her speech. And some are moderate, meaning they don't know who they're voting for. They're like, Trump is cool, and then Harris is all right. I just don't know what to choose yet, right? Those people are the most important ones to win over, because you already know that there's people going. But we will see how that speech does for the people who are wavering right now. Let's see. Angie, thank you so much for being a member for the past 4 months. Love your channel. Thanks for sharing this and letting us vent our opinions. Yeah, I mean, shoot, you guys definitely vented your opinions. Shoot, okay, damn, y'all in your feelings about this, and it's fine. I get it. Okay, everyone's got an opinion. Everyone feels like they know how to run the world, and I get it. Trust me. I understand. Okay, somebody else earlier in the chat said, everybody wants to rule the world. Yeah, that's true. Really true. Okay. Does she have what it takes, though, guys? Definitely let me know. But like I said, be nice to see them both in one room, duke it out, see how she handles the situation, because Trump is Trump, and Trump is something else. Okay. Like I said, I really am looking forward to getting to know a little bit more about Kamala, and not the BS like rumor crap. Oh, she's a drunk. No, meaning policies, what she stands for, so on and so forth. I'm really looking forward to seeing more about her. And honestly, they just showed Tim Walz. I'm interested to see a little bit more about Tim Walz too. Okay. Aside from him being a jokester and, being very animated, right? I'm very interested. The other thing too, question. I missed a good portion of today, okay, of tonight's DNC. Did Kamala Harris's husband speak at all? Or was it just her sister that spoke tonight? I'm curious. He didn't speak. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, you learned something new. Oh, her husband did speak. So he spoke last night. I would love to see his speech. Interesting. Okay. I like I said, Oprah spoke last night. Okay. There's a lot of people that spoke last night. Today was busy. Today was a busy day, so I wasn't able to cover or watch those things with you guys. But there were some hits last night. Some names came out last night. It was crazy, right? So yeah, somebody just said it was amazing and amazing, inspiring. That's what's up. His speech was great. Okay, yeah, Oprah's definitely backing Kamala for sure. Okay, she from what I saw, taking digs at Trump, right? Some people saying, oh, she's backstabbing Trump. I don't know about that. I think she's always had some sort of. I think she quickly turned to not being a Trump supporter during his term, right? But it is what it is. Mandy, thank you so much. I appreciate how you are neutral in your coverage. I can't even read who you're voting for. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, like I said, but see, that's the thing. If I even said, "Oh, I'm leaning towards this person," some neck of the woods would be so angry. I can't believe and it's like, what? How is that suddenly a breakdown of who I am? The years and years of work I put into this show for you guys to get to know me and all that stuff. It's crazy how quickly you want this or you want that. That's it. And make your decision. Okay? LA's like, just don't vote for K. That's all, Pascal. I'm going to vote for whoever the hell I want to vote for. Okay? And just like you guys are, right? But like I said, we need to be better than this. Oh, if you're voting for her, how dare you? If you're voting for him, how dare you? It's sad. It's very, very sad. But that he's also going to be endorsing Trump. Now, I'm wondering, though, because, he's an anti-poker and all that stuff. You know what I mean? He's got some wild theories. But his conspiracy theories are okay. But I'm interested to see how much pull he has. If he was to say, I'm going with Trump, right? Is that going to really change the votes for Trump or not? I'm quite curious. Because I feel like a lot of people who would be voting independent are voting independent for a specific reason, right? Now, would those people usually vote Trump or vote Republican? Or are those people who would usually vote Democrat? So I still am wondering if he does step down, which it sounds like he's going to be stepping down from the race, and he says that he's going to be endorsing Trump, how much pull power does he actually have? So we'll find out tomorrow when that happens, because that's happening tomorrow at some point. So when it does happen, we'll be watching it live for sure. I'm going to watch that. Absolutely. Like I said, we talk about everything from true crime, pop culture, and political and everything, all that mucky in between. We talk about everything. And that is a big moment for this whole thing. And whenever these debates happen, these debates actually happen, we're going to be talking about those things too. Okay. And watching those things too, for sure. Okay. So this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be an interesting couple weeks. It's going to be a wild couple weeks. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is the show. Will you cover the Canadian elections next year? Hold on. That is, wow. Thank you for asking that. I've never thought about looking into Canadian politics ever in my life, but I'll look into it if you remind me to look into it when it does happen, Kelsey. But thanks. I'm flattered. I'm just so used to looking at American politics, but I'd love that. Yeah, I'm down for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why not? I just need to know a little bit, right? Not a little bit, but I need to know some things. But I think that would be really fascinating to check out for sure. Just don't ask me to do it in some foreign language. Can you do it all in Greek? Hell no. But I'm down for, checking it out. You know what I mean? And seeing what happens. You need Justin Trudeau out of there. Yeah, I heard that's pretty true, though. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot. Okay, go off, sleep. Okay, some of y'all need to go outside and scream. Some of y'all need to go get your comforters and just scream, or a pillow, and scream really hard into your pillows, and then sleep. Go get some sleep, okay? Trust me, everything's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be okay. People mad. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. That was now I'm cackling like her, okay? You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys. Okay, I was wondering if you guys are going to catch the Trudeau. But I appreciate you guys coming in and being a part of the conversation. Before you head out, okay? Because I know it's late, but real quick, takes 2 seconds to hit that like button down below. Hit that reaction button if you're watching on other platforms, please and thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my main channel. Go to my secondary channel. Crush that secondary channel subscription. Okay? It's called The Pascal Show Clips. Please and thank you. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're watching on other platforms like Facebook, X/Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, show some love. Hit that follow button over there. That'd be greatly appreciated. Please and thank you. Okay? Of course, if you want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. You guys, some of you guys just became members tonight. I appreciate that. Welcome to the family, to every single last one of y'all. But please, if you're still considering it, the join button is right down below. Just hit the join button, become a member. It's that simple, okay? Or go check out Patreon, patreon.com/The Pascal Show. Please and thank you. And of course, I also have PascalMerch.com. Go check it out. We got some really great stuff over there. We even got some little, some kid stuff as well to keep your kids warm over the fall and winter times, okay? Because we are coming into the fall and winter is coming. So be sure to check out PascalMerch.com, show some love, and stay classy, everybody. Anyway, guys, it is time to get going. Much love to you guys. I will see you guys very, very soon, okay? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.